So you're going on your first ocean cruise and you need to choose your cabin. In this video, I'm going to teach you all about the different cruise cabins because it can be overwhelming and show you how to choose the best cabin for you and your needs. My name's Shani and I'm a travel advisor, so let's get into it. First of all, there are a few different categories of cabins on cruise ships. You have your interior rooms, your ocean view rooms, your balcony rooms, and your suites. First of all, let's go over interior rooms. These rooms have no windows, so there's no source of natural light. They are the least expensive room option, and so they are considered to be a really good value. And they get pitch black at night or even in the middle of the day. So they're great for sleeping. You'll get the best sleep of your life in an interior room on a cruise. Then we have ocean view rooms. Ocean view rooms have either a window or a porthole, and they can be a small window or a large porthole that covers the whole wall. And these are fixed windows, so you can't open them, and they bring in lots of natural light, which is really great, but you don't have any outdoor space, just the window. It's a good mid-range cost because it costs more than an interior room, but less than a balcony room. Then you have the balcony rooms, which is your next step up. Balcony rooms give you a small, sometimes large, outdoor space, a veranda with a couple of chairs and a little table. So you can have your breakfast out there, you can go look at the views, you can watch sunset, etc., all from the privacy of your own balcony. Now, they're not always that private though, so keep that in mind. Then the final category are suites. Suites are the most luxurious of the room categories. They're larger rooms. Now, all of these room categories will give you a bedroom, a bathroom, and some sort of seating area. Your balcony rooms are going to be larger than your ocean view rooms, which are larger than your interior rooms, and so on. But the suites are the largest. And sometimes with a suite, you can have a totally separate bedroom than your living room area. And they're the most expensive rooms on board. But you do get perks usually when you book a suite, like priority embarkation, a butler or a concierge. So there's lots of different perks that come with booking a suite. So now, once you've chosen the room that you like, then you have to choose where on the ship would you like that room to be located. So, for instance, an interior room or ocean view or balcony room, those rooms are all over the ships. So, you can have a room in the rear of the ship or in the bow of the ship, the front of the ship. You can have rooms on an upper or lower deck. So, it all just depends. Now, if you're on an upper deck, you're closer to the pool, you're closer to all the action, and that can be a little bit noisier. If you're on a lower deck, you can be closer to the dining rooms. You can be sandwiched between other rooms, like other guest rooms, guest cabins. And then you could be in the rear of the ship, the aft, on a lower deck or a higher deck, or you could be on an upper deck. So why would you want to be on an upper deck versus a lower deck? Lower decks give you less movement. So if you're worried about seasickness, the best place to be is midship and on a lower deck because that's the least amount of movement at all. And now keep in mind though, these large new cruise ships, they are so big, they're like floating cities. So you barely even know the ship is moving. But if you are worried about seasickness, like I said, midship, lower deck. And then if you are in the aft of the ship, you get these big, beautiful balconies with gorgeous wake views. And if you're at the bow of the ship, you get pristine views of the ocean out in front of the ship and the most motion, though. So you can really feel the ship rocking usually in the front of the ship. So you want to take a look at the location of your room, what's important to you, whether or not you want to be close to where all the action is, or if you want to be in a quiet space. You want to look at your budget and decide which type of room is going to be best for you based on the price of the room as well as all of the amenities that go along with the room. So I hope that helps. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Next, we're going to be talking even more detail about how to pick the right cruise. And please leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see in upcoming videos. And thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.